So a simple thing that we can do is I'm going to create one more variable. This variable is going to be, boy, what should we call this? Something to slow down the mouse. How about slow down? And I'm going to set it at 0.5 for now, see if that's right. So I'm going to do dx times slow down, so that this is going to be half of the value. So it only moves at half the speed that it was. That's a little better. So basically, you can set this value to be anything between 0 and 1, and that'll change how much it multiplies it. I suppose if you wanted to go even faster, you could even do by 1.5 or 2 or something, if you're crazy, or you're very sensitive on the mouse. All right, so that does left and right movement. Now what about up and down? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that the other end of the camera looks up or down. The way this is done is in the projection code. So I went over this kind of quickly, but I'm going from x, y, 10, this is the height of where I start, to basically the direction I'm looking, the x and y of that, to 10. If I alter this value here, my camera is going to look up and down. So I'm actually going to create a variable which is going to be the height here. So in the create event, I'm going to set up some sort of variable which is going to be the up and down amount I'm going to add. So let's see. I think I'm going to call it pitch. It's going to start at 0 for now. So now that I've created that variable pitch, in my draw event, x plus cosine y minus sine 10 plus pitch. So this pitch variable is going to be the one that's going to make sure that if I add or subtract from it, it's going to make it so I can look up and down. Speaking of which, in the step event, let's alter pitch. So now that we've got dy, pitch equals, well, let's do plus equals dy and see how that works. I'm sure this will work perfectly the first time. It always does. Wow, too fast. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit much. Once again, so I'm going to change this to slow down H for horizontal, because I'm going to need a slow down vertical one pretty badly here. I'm going to try like 0.1, because that was pretty extreme. So pitch is plus equal to dy times slow down vertical. That's still pretty extreme. 0.01. That's probably too much. That's not bad. 0.01 might be the right one to do. All right, so there we go, 0.01. There's one more thing I probably want to do with pitch. I probably don't want it to go too extreme, because if the camera flips over the top of your player, that causes weird things to happen in 3D. So I probably should put a minimum and a maximum value on this guy. I think I'm going to make it that 20 is the maximum and negative 20 is the minimum. So these two lines make it so that if it's too large, it's going to give you back 20, because it gives you the smaller of these two numbers. And if it's too small, so too far in the negative, it makes it negative 20. Make sure that works, because I'd be paranoid. There we go. And I can't look over the top of my screen, which is important. I might even want to cap it at 10, because I'm not sure you're going to want to ever look up too much further. Let's try 10. Because otherwise I go a long ways up and it takes me a while to come back down. Yeah, it's probably better. All right, there we go. So if I was going to truly switch this, X and Z probably become left and right as they were go away. So that's all I want to go over for today. Next time we're going to look at adding in other objects into the room and monsters.